one of your Democratic opponents, if you get into the race, Senator Elizabeth Warren, announced today that she's not going to hold any big fundraisers with high ticket prices to get in. She tweeted this. Let's put it up on the screen. On our campaign, there'll be no event you'll be excluded from because you can't afford it. Now, you're a top executive for Pfizer is holding a big fundraiser for you at the end of March. Tickets $1,000 to $2,700. Is Warren right that access to candidates is for sale?
No, but I think you do need to get money out of politics. The most important thing we have to do is upend the way our democracy functions. Today, the wealthiest, most powerful lobbyists and special interest groups get to write bills in the dead of night. So when we're passing...
Okay, but answer my one question
I will, but
directly.
Let me finish.
$2,700.
Let me finish. I got you. I got your point. I'm going to get to it. So when you write a bill in Medicare Part D and say, Medicare can't buy in bulk and get the cheapest prices for drugs, that's just a sweetheart deal for the drug companies so that they can charge you.
This is a drug executive who's holding this meeting.
And who's a dear friend who I've known for years and years, who believes in my gay rights platform and believes in women's rights and women's equality.
But what about $2,700 tickets?
Let me finish. So what's wrong with Washington is there's so much corruption. So much corruption, so much greed. We can't actually pass common sense gun reform in this country, not because the American people aren't behind it, because they are, but because the NRA is more worried about gun sales than they are about the well-being of our kids. So what's really wrong with Washington is corruption and greed.
So for me,
yes, just let me finish. It's part of the big question. So for me, that's why I'm banning federal lobbyist money. It's why I'm banning super PAC money. It's why I'm banning, no, I'm not having an individual super PAC, and why I'm banning corporate PAC checks. That is the first step to making sure that the moneyed interests, the powerful, the elite of the elite, don't have unbelievable influence over Washington. When the Koch brothers decide...
Just answer, though, $2,700 tickets. Are you going to go ahead and have the fundraiser or not?
Of course, I'm going to ask Americans all across this country to support my campaign. But taking away the influence that corporate PAC checks have, the fact that federal lobbyists get to control everything and write bills in the dead of night.
And you don't see a contradiction there.
I don't, because at the end of the day, people are going to support our campaigns because they believe in us. They believe that I will fight for women's reproductive freedom, that I'll believe they will fight for LGBTQ equality, that I won't demonize people across this country. This country has always been great because we care about one another. We believe in the golden rule. We believe that you should treat others the way you want to be treated, that we, in fact, should care about the least among us. Okay. And so what we need to do is restore the power of this democracy to the hands of the people.